Hopefully my hair doesn't look too fucked up. But what's going on, guys? GZTV back with another video. And in this video we are going to be talking about the third episode of Season 7, The Cell. You guys see the thumbnail. Like, I'm very bored right now. Like, this show is just super redundant. They're introducing the same exact fucking characters, you know. It's just getting old to me. I'm not really sure about it, but you know, I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm not gonna stop watching the show, I don't think. I kind of want to get to the end and see what happens to all the characters, like what their fates are gonna be. But like, I mean, this episode isn't trash. I'm not gonna say it's like the worst episode. It's just nothing is there for me. There's nothing appealing about it. People are too comfortable with the apocalypse for there to be any struggle. This Negan guy, like, yeah, he's a good character. He's like a good villain. He's effective, but like, what the hell? Like, why are these people bowing down to this guy? He literally shits on their families, and they're still like, oh yeah, let's go worship Negan. Like, no one should be doing that. But under Negan's orders, Daryl is taken to the Savior's home, the sanctuary, and locked in a dark cell to be converted to join the Saviors by Dwight. Dwight's supposed to like make him go insane, almost to the point that he wants to join the Saviors. And yeah, it's really stupid. Dwight feeds Daryl only dog food sandwiches and forces him to listen to the song Easy Street played through the walls. I have a feeling I might have like distinctly remembered this episode when I watched it the first time, but it's so annoying. They keep playing that song throughout the episode. It's like, please turn it off, please. The audio, I mean, you get Daryl's experience. I guess that's a cool part about it, but yeah, that song is garbage. I don't know. Dwight shows that if Daryl refuses to join the Saviors, he could end up like other prisoners who have become walkers wandering in a fenced-off area. He's like, you see that? That could be you. And Daryl's like, and Daryl's thinking in his head, he knows. He's like, nope, you're not doing that to me, Dwight. Like, if you weren't with Negan, he'd literally killed Dwight. Dwight is he's not a character I like at all. He's kind of a pussy, honestly, let's be honest. But, Daryl attempts an escape one day when he finds his cell unlocked, but this is revealed to be a test by Negan of his loyalty, which is fucking retarded. That makes no sense at all. That's dumb as hell. I don't know why that was included. Oh yeah, let's leave the door unlocked. Will he escape? Yeah, he fucking will. He probably will. Guys, I'm pretty sure he's going to escape. So, yeah. You kind of realize that that's a test, but Negan threatens to smash Daryl's head with Lucille, his bat, but Daryl doesn't flinch. He's not fucking scared of these people. Like, I don't know if you guys remember Daryl or not from the first few seasons or whatever. He's a tough son of a bitch. Like, he's gone through a lot. Negan is impressed and leaves him be, though the other Saviors beat him up and return him to his cell. They jump him like a bunch of pussies, of course, because they can't. They're not independent. They can't do shit on their own. They have to be with Negan. Earlier, Negan had taunted Dwight about his relationship with Sherry and his loyalty, so to try to get into good favor with Negan, Dwight sets off to capture a Savior who has decided to leave. Yeah, he's just trying to impress this guy that's, like, honestly a douche. Like, I don't get it. It's really stupid. I mean, who would do this in real life? I mean, it's kind of a dumb gimmick by the show. I don't know. He finds the man Gordon, played by Michael Scialabo, who isn't in the episode for long, who begs to be killed rather than return to the sanctuary. He's like, please just fucking kill me. I don't want to go back to Negan. Dwight, you should be doing the damn same thing. You guys, like, Dwight has so much power right now that right now he could just leave the sanctuary and just never come back. Like come on. Dwight, after some thought, kills Gordon and returns to Sanctuary to spend some time with Sherry. Now that I like about Dwight. I like that he killed this guy. He put him out of his misery. You should put your damn self out of your misery, and maybe not by killing yourself, but since you're such a higher up in the Sanctuary, I feel like you should leave and just not come back. Like, come on. I don't know why Dwight's feeding into all this. Like, he later visits Daryl and tapes a gruesome Polaroid photo of Glenn's mutilated body on the wall, blaming Daryl for his friend's death. Daryl breaks down into tears. This like really gets to him. Obviously, Glenn was a really important part of the group and a part of the show too. Like the audience knows like how important of a character Glenn was. It's kind of fucked up. Like Dwight's kind of an asshole. Like, let's be honest. Dwight believes he has broken Daryl's spirit and takes him to meet Negan. Negan explains to Daryl how Dwight became one of his top men, literally how it happened. Pretty much Dwight's a bitch. He got bitched around. Dwight, Sherry, and her sister Tina used to be part of the Sanctuary's workforce, earning points for goods. Yeah, if you bring stuff in, you get, like, promoted. You get brownie points, guys. Yeah, we're a bunch of little kindergartners working for Negan. Like, good job, guys. However, Tina suffered from diabetes and fell behind on points. Tina agreed to marry Negan to keep her supply of medicine, but she, Dwight, and Sherry stole the medicine and ran away. That's when Daryl met up with them. Following Tina's death, Dwight and Sherry returned, asking Negan for forgiveness and sparing their lives, with Sherry offering herself in marriage to Negan. Negan agreed, but only after using a hot iron to burn half of Dwight's face in punishment, which explains why Dwight has that face. His face is burnt. I thought it was from, like, the fires that were happening or whatever, but no, he literally got an iron to the face. Negan then explains to Daryl that he too can become one of his men if he answers one question. Who are you? I don't get it. Daryl doesn't want to be one of your men. It's such an honor to be fucking bitched around. Yeah, I'd rather die at that point. Put a gun in my head and kill me. Like, come on. Like, what are you doing? Don't use your bat, you little bitch. Like, kill me with a gunshot to the head. Like, I don't understand the point of this Negan thing. I'm never gonna understand it. Like, why are all these people? Why are these saviors, like, AKA pussies, like bitches, like borderline slaves? Why are they coming together and like, oh yeah, we'll just work for this one guy. There's one guy. Let's just work for him. Let's just succumb to him every time. Daryl refuses to answer with Negan and instead provides his own name, defying Negan. He's not fucking Negan. He's not Negan. What did you expect? You drug him into a cell, you feed him dog food sandwiches, and you play him shitty music over and over and over, and then Dwight is telling him, oh, you'll become one of them. He's showing him pictures of his mutilated friends. Like, no, he's not Negan. That's not converting him to Negan. That doesn't make sense. Negan orders Dwight to return him to his cell. Dwight yells at Daryl for jeopardizing his life, but Daryl responds that, like Dwight, he was thinking of someone else at the time that he decided whether or not to obey Negan. And who that was, it was probably Glenn or Rick or something. I don't know, but I mean, people like this episode. It's not bad, though. I don't think it's bad. It's just boring as shit. Like, there's nothing going on here. 74%, 7.04 out of 10, 34 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. The Walking Dead delivers another character-driven episode of The Cell, which successfully delves deeper into the world of Negan and his cronies, even if its attempt to humanize the villain achieves somewhat mixed results. So, most people did kind of like the episode, though. Along comes an episode such as The Cell, when you're reminded that at its finest, The Walking Dead is one of the most quietly dazzling things on television. I don't agree with that. But The Walking Dead spent its third episode physically and psychologically torturing yet another of its best and most beloved characters. Why are we doing this? And why did they do it? Because they had nothing else to do to push this tired and pointless Negan storyline along. Like, Rick's group should just pull up and kill the Negans and take the audience out of their misery, because this is so stupid. You're just using the Negans to, like, kill off all your best characters. Like, that's not good. That's not, like, a good story plot. Like, I don't know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. That's gonna do it. I don't think this show is over for me yet. It's just, the episode in itself, like, the concept of it isn't terrible.